How's it going? So recently I played Hades 2, which is a roguelike based around Greek mythology. I've played about 2 to 3 hours of the game so far, and I've seen enough to give my initial thoughts on the game. In the first game, you're playing as Zagreus, son of Hades. This time around, you're playing as his sister instead. Rather than her first weapon being a sword like Zagreus, her main weapon is a staff instead. So rather than being melee like Zagreus, she is more so medium range instead. So far I've been to 2 worlds, and I have fought 3 bosses so far. 2 of them are mini bosses, and one of them was like actual main boss for like overall level. The first real main boss is the witch in your camp. Hecate, I think her name is. Her fight is actually very fun. I will make a guide on that, so check that out later if you want to. It's kind of like a mix of like a bullet hell, a little bit of guessing here and there, and overall just timing your dodge as well. I've seen quite a few gods so far. I've seen Athena, Apollo, Poseidon. Obviously no Hades yet. He was in the first game, so he might be in this one later on, I don't know. I've also seen Aphrodite as well, and a Titan too, so there could be other Titans as well. I'm not really sure, but it remains to be seen. I've also not seen Zeus yet either. I'm hoping his are pretty good this time. And so far, all of us have been pretty good and useful, I've seen, so more of the same there, but different obviously. New effects on your dodge, changing your basic attack, adding more range, adding like status effects, that kind of stuff. And also a couple of new things I'll mention later on as well. As far as combat goes, I've seen 2 weapons. I've seen the staff, obviously, medium range, and its combo flows quite well. And it's also pretty quick too. I've also used the sister blades, which is a dagger and a sickle, so essentially a rogue moveset, quick attacks, kind of like a dash attack, and overall very, very quick, but less damage too overall. And obviously less range too. So far my favorite is still the staff though, so that could change later on. And now you have a new feature as well. This one allows you to hold on the button for an extra AoE attack, and this uses mana as well, so it's limited. You can do it for your cast, your main attack, and also your secondary attack as well. There's also new god buffs that change your charge up attack, whether it's imbuing it with light, ice, fire, things along those lines, so that's another functionality as well. Unlike the first game where you had a talent tree that you could change here and there, you instead have cards now. And these let you do things like heal when leaving locations, giving extra life, boosting your grasp, things along those lines, so small changes here and there that overall make each run easier as well. So you unlock more of these by getting more currency. And you have a gauge as well on the right hand side that shows how many cards you can have at once, so there's a limit to it. You can't just be infinitely powerful. However, I believe you can increase that number. And speaking of currency, we have quite a few of them. You can find flowers in different levels, you can mine these ores to get stuff for your weapons. You can also get currencies obviously between different doors. You can get like the gold obviously, which is only used in that level. You can collect these bones, this green energy, quite a few different currencies. I'm not sure what all of them do right now. I'm still learning, so be on the lookout for pretty much all of those. My last topic is enemy variety. I've seen quite a few. I've seen banshees with big AoEs. I've seen long range enemies, glass cannon enemies, tanky enemies. I've seen some that like sit in water. It's like a snake creature that shoots at you. There's a lot of variety there. I've seen no enemies from the first game yet, to my knowledge, so all this is new from what I've seen, which is very nice. They changed up a lot, improved the stages, great art. Honestly, everything is good so far. So far, I'd say the game is like a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 for me. I have no real issues with it. I'm enjoying it. And I plan to beat the second world soon. And that's about it. Like the video, leave a like. So for more comment sessions, give me thoughts, question suggestions, comment up below and I'll respond. See ya.